digital streams. With every plea, his desperation screams. Says he's in need, with eyes so wide, begging for that lifeline from the other side. Hey, hey, viewers, hear him beg for aid. Throw a dime to your streamer, don't let his games fade. Every click, hear him plead anew. Hopes for coins to rain down like morning dew. Through the webcam's eye, he shares his plight, playing for his supper through the neon night. Oh, please,叫ぶ声届けるその願い 彼は今サポートが必要な人です。Now guys 彼はビジネスウェブ朝をしてる人です。With support 彼はシュグルに帰り道働きます。Let's get that go 彼はバシロにカバーをただ欲した理由れるのは君のなくてさえないと傷つけてお決まりだからリスだった僕キラルで休む敵らならここらわなりことさ苦労を持ってきたロリベキスキショナリからゴーあなたが金を払ってない場合彼はあなたに成長する人です彼は助けを求めますが耳を傾けません What's that enemy? 彼はタオルし猫無視します彼は愚か者を晴れ水最後も彼はダサい一層失った再返してください彼我らから手をつましょうひどびの声をたしらぶ彼が生き続けるには手が必要だ彼は何も知る方がわからない生きただ彼はだらけでだったが世間はまた苦労とかもだだ思い出ゴミがらたでしど
I'm back. Shit. Here we go. What's booming? Yeah, it's your boy Shinko Fleur. Welcome back to another edition of the Glaze State. You might hear me be out of breath for a bit because I'm kind of like working out. You know, it's been a little bit colder, so I've been basically using this area to work out. So I'm gonna be doing push-ups in between, you know, in between takes or pauses or whatever the fuck. So what's up, everybody? How you doing? I hope everybody's doing okay. Let's see. I was gonna do the last Glaze State I was gonna do. I just got distracted because he hit the goal and then he was gonna do the DSP tries it. So I was trying to like set up the DSP tries it and all that stuff, and it fucked my schedule up. So sorry about that. Let's see. Yeah, so let's load this up. Hold on, give me 1 minute. And if we got it here. Okay, here we go. All right, so again, we have another non-podcast podcast. Let's see what he does with it.
Good morning, everybody. Hello, and welcome to the stream.
What's up, baby?
How was everyone this morning? I hope you're all doing well.
I wish I could do fat bone rips.
Early viewers, you're here on the earlier side, and we have about a half an hour to chill before I begin with my Silk Song major gameplay.
You don't have half an hour to chill. Like, if that's the case, bro, just start the fucking stream right when you're supposed to fucking play. Like, again, we're putting to the side that this is an obvious stall. This is just for him to build up viewers, wait for support, whatever. But, dude, just fucking start when the game plays.
Stream for the day, which I'm very much looking forward to. Silk Song's been a great playthrough so far. Looking forward to more major progress today. Every time we play this, there's new variety of areas, enemies, abilities, and a good...
Like, that's another thing, kind of DSP kind of traumatized me on, is just, like, starting the thing. Like, bro, just boot up, do the thing for your audience, and get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? So that shit kind of, like, I don't know. That's why, like, me, I'm quick to start and stuff like that right after the pre-stream music's about to die on. Because, like, dude, like, why are we wasting people's time? Okay? I don't want to waste people's time. I don't want to waste my time. I know there's other shit that people could be watching. I know there's other content creators that... No. Let me repeat that. Let me rephrase that. There are actual content creators that my audience could be watching. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to appreciate that. I'm going to appreciate that and respect that. boot up, do the thing, give the people what they want, and that's it. This fucking stalling and tedium shit, like, this is one of the reasons why you don't get your fucking money. Who wants to fucking pay for this shit? Who wants to pay for stalling? Who wants to pay for tedium?
Stuff, you know, the Metroidvania formula, pretty much at its finest, right, in this game. So definitely looking forward to a great stream with all of you. There we go. So how are you all this morning? Let's see who we got. We got Dab Hands. What's up to Wexford, to Dickbix, Squirtle, Chris, Vasiled, Grandmaster Scrub Facehugger, a cold bologna sandwich. Well, actually, it's cold bologna sandwiches. Kev,
he's not even,
the Ripper, how you doing this morning?
I'm gonna bust out another
on
set.
Kick, we got Buckwell. We've got, let's see, Mango Ice Cream Kitty, Major Chong, RGB King, you get it? A lot of these are LARPers, by the way. Big Barb, Eddie Chill. Eddie Chill just earning their 1 year subscription badge over on Kick. Really appreciate it that you've been a supporter on Kick for a year. Thank you, Eddie Chill. Holy Marcellus, how you doing? Phil's best friend, how you doing? Yeah. Usagi Jojo, what's up? Good morning. Bonos Tecmo, how are ya? Someone pretending to be Iron Chef Sakai. Their name is Steel Cook Takai. How you doing? Hey, hey, hey. So as we
like, imagine like this is like the highlight of the entertainment. Like you're an audience viewer, like ha 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 ha. There's someone like doing a fake name on Iron Chef Sakai. Ha ha ha. Here, Phil. Here's all my money. Fucking dent.
hang out today. Oh, Gabriel, how you doing? Good morning. Good to see you.
Oh my god.
How's my morning? My morning's pretty good. Except I got awoken by Jasper early because my wife had to go to work early this morning. And the Jasper kitty always wakes up when she's getting ready and will not let me go back to sleep. But I get, while my wife's getting ready for work, I've got about like 90 minutes I can still sleep. Okay? And I want to sleep. But Jasper does not want me to sleep.
Well, you got 90 minutes, so that lets me know that you have 90 minutes to actually prepare for your fucking stream. So that lets us know that you sit around and fuck around at the start of your morning. So your wife is off to the barn, so she could go ahead and pull the fucking carriage and shit. You could be getting up, taking all of your fucking, you could be getting up, taking care of everything you need to take care of right then and there. Nah, let's sleep it off and rush and you do everything all at once and waste people's time.
My wife's up, that's it. You've got to be up. And he starts pawing me.
So remember that. Remember that the next time he talks about, I'm busy. Nah, motherfucker. You get to sleep in. I don't want to hear none of that shit.
And pawing me and purring and trying to get it all. So I'm a little low on sleep, but it's good. It's all good. That's what
He said little on sleep. Shut the fuck up.
kitties tend to do. No, my parents never expressed any interest of being in any of my content, just like my parents never expressed interest in it. Pretty much any of my interests my whole life, and that's not an exaggeration. When I was a kid, I liked playing with action figures and things, and my dad would do that with me, and then I would do it with my friends. Then I got into video games, and my dad would play Atari and stuff with me. And then we did some sports and stuff together. Like, I was in sports and stuff with my dad. But once I got into video gaming, he was just not into it. So after the Atari, like when I started going to arcades, my dad would drive me to the arcade, and he actually was at night school at the time, taking classes for college, and so
You can wonder why, dumbass. So your father, who had to go out and go to night school, still had to take the time to take your fucking bum ass to the fucking arcade.
he would study and do stuff while I was there at the arcade playing as a young kid. But then as soon as I was old enough to start doing stuff by myself, that was it. So my parents have no interest in video games or anything like that, so I doubt they've ever even watched a video of mine. I'm serious. I'm really serious. I don't think...
Trevon says his parents has no interest in his videos, but does his parents feel comfortable with DSP revealing personal shit about his family? Trevon, that's how you know his parents don't really take an interest in him anymore. That's how you know his parents, because they don't even know what the fuck he says. Like, I guarantee, like I'm telling you right now, it's not even the fact that they gave up on him. At some point, if Dave was to really see this shit, he would literally call like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's how you know. And then on top of that, that's how you know nobody in his neighborhood or nobody in his community actually cares what the fuck he does. Because like I said, this would get back to David and Linda, and, you know, they would call him and be like, stop. But they're not doing that because I'm guessing they don't watch his shit.
They care about this stuff. I mean, it's funny because, you know, I say to my parents, you know, you can just tune in whenever you want to see how I'm doing, to see how I look and everything. And, you know, nope.
That says a lot, Phil. That says a lot.
Fire 7672 33 months as a supporter.
Mr. Rocks, it's me. I'm swaying back and forth. I'm standing up. Sorry.
There. Good to see you today. Very good. Jasper Kinney is here now. Here's the culprit right here, right next to me. Here's the little booger that wouldn't let me sleep. Don't know why. I know why. Okay.
Anything, Phil? Can we get to some conversation?
Anyway, let's chill for a while. One thing we absolutely need to figure out, what is the next DSP Tries It? Because we, by shocking surprise, did DSP Tries It yesterday out of nowhere. Of course, we never expected that we were going to be hitting that many goals in one day. So now we need another one to work on. We don't even know what we're going to do. So someone has suggested Little Caesars. Hold on.
We already on to the next one.
Little Caesars. It said that they have new stuff. I'm
the same, Mr. Rock. I'm deadass. Like, I actually have it. Like, I actually have the DSP Tries It here. Like, I just let me see. I don't even know where I put it, man. I think it's this. Not this one. I have it. It's just like I was gonna sit there. Like I sat there. I booted up. I sat there, booted up, and I'm like, yo, do I really want to watch this shit again? Do I really want to watch this shit again? Do I really, really, really want to watch this man fucking eat a fucking like chicken sandwich with a whole bunch of coleslaw on it? Like, nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Crazy Puffs. Let me see. Where's the menu? I don't want to start my order. I want to see the menu. But instead, they make you start an order. I hate that. I absolutely hate when they won't let you just see their menu, but instead you have to, oh, you're going to order, right? No, I don't want to. I just want to see your menu. Well, start your order.
Dumbass, just click the fucking start your order and just see what the fuck that they have. It's not that hard. It's not that fucking hard. Creating issues for nothing.
Let's see here. Not
Delicious
really starting
water.
an order, but they force you to do this.
Okay, so just do it. They're not taking money out of your fucking account.
So what's new? They have cheesesteak crazy puffs, as well as the ultimate cheesesteak pizza, which is new. I guess that's brand new. They didn't have a cheesesteak pizza before now. I always used to get the cheesesteak pizza from Domino's in the 2000s, so we're talking 20 years ago. I wonder if theirs is any good. And then they have the Crazy Puff Party Pack. So it's a triple pack.
That's what he's going to get. He's going to get the crazy...
So it's cheesesteak pepperoni and 4 cheese Crazy Puffs. You get 4 of each flavor. So maybe I would get, if we were to do this, as DSP Tries It, okay, I guess what we would do is the cheesesteak no, excuse me, the Crazy Puff Party Pack to try all 3 kinds and compare them, and then maybe get an ultimate cheesesteak pizza.
Fucking fat ass
go.
motherfucker. He's gonna kill
That's
his
probably
wife.
what I would
dude.
do. Because the cheesesteak is the new thing, the new item.
Cause that's crazy. Because me, a person like me, like I actually eat food. Like I could go ahead and tuck away fucking food, bro. I could like at most 4 slices, 4 slices in one sitting. Okay, at most 4 crazy puffs in one sitting. This motherfucker gonna go ahead and buy 12 crazy puffs, right? Because they come 4 in a pack. 12 crazy puffs and a whole ass fucking thing of pizza. He's gonna catch a like bro, like, and then on top of that, he doesn't move his body. He's sedentary for the majority of the day. He's consuming liquor. Okay. On top of that, he's consuming seltzer water, which is bad for your kidneys. Too much seltzer water is actually bad for your kidneys. You can look that up. Fucking destroying his body, just so he can live a life of excess.
Okay, so that's Little Caesars we could do, and that's a new item to actually taste test. Oh, and by the way, I would get the crazy bread because the crazy bread was like really good when I got it last time. I was blown.
You fat fucking asshole. Like, dude, so you're gonna sit there, bro, you're gonna sit there on top of that, order the fucking 12 crazy puffs, order an entire fucking box of, entire pie of pizza, and you're gonna get the fucking crazy bread. The crazy bread was good. Okay, that's fine. You've already tried the crazy bread, dumbass. Now try these new items. Okay? You should fill up on that.
Away, so I'd probably get the crazy bread too. And, yeah, no lie.
And it's crazy. Like, it's crazy because for me, like, this shit is like, it's absurd to me as a person who smokes, right? And has hasn't almost like a let's say a close relationship with food, okay? Even a person like me who smokes and you get the munchies or whatever and has a close relationship with food would never eat the way this motherfucker eats. And that's saying something. Like my friend, like if I had my friends here, they'll tell you, like, dude, I'm a fat ass. Like I could be a real fat ass if I want to. And even then, I wouldn't do shit like this. Even then.
Okay, yeah, all right. So Little Caesars would be the new Philly cheesesteak pizza, the triple Crazy Puff Party Pack, and some crazy bread. If that's what we do. I'm being told that Arby's brought back their loaded Italian sandwich, but
I swear to God, my mans, if you go ahead and order Arby's, you have no right, I repeat, no right to complain about any single thing related to that gastronomy ever. To make the conscious decision to go ahead and buy Arby's, DoorDash Arby's, you gonna sit there and buy fucking roasty sandwiches and fucking have them shits transported, have them sit for like 30 minutes. Like, bro, disgusting. Disgusting. How you doing, everyone? How you doing, baby?
Swear to God, I've already done a DSP tries it on this. Let me check. I think it was like a decade ago when they last
Trevor,
had
but
it.
the thing is, Trevor says, I be saying shit like I'm gonna have a big bag feast, but even then I know not to go overboard. But even if you do go overboard, it's not like this though. Like this is just excess. Like it's not even because like at least like even someone like like those my 600-pound life people, they're enjoying the food. They're enjoying the food. They'll clean the plates. This dude is just wasting the shit. Oh, wrong thing.
I'm pretty sure I did it then.
I don't know, everyone. I got it. Nah, man. I'm sorry. I'm not used to.
So okay.
Arby's need to be fresh. I can't have no wilted
yeah, here
Arby's.
it is. I was dead on correct. It was when I first moved here. Holy shit, I was 100% correct. It was DSP Tries It, episode 99 from August 22nd, 2015. It was exactly around 10 years ago when they first had this. Yeah. So 10 years later, they brought it back. Would I actually do this again? I mean, do you really want me to do it again 10 years later? I'll be honest.
At the end of who fucking cares? You're gonna fucking order this shit anyway and fucking spike up your fucking sodium levels, so who the fuck cares? On top of that, it's cheesesteak, right? Cheesesteak, which is made out of like beef, right? So you're gonna go ahead and buy a whole cheesesteak pizza, then buy cheesesteak crazy puffs with your gout, with your uric acid levels. Okie dokie.
It looks okay. I think I liked it. I think that the flavor was good. If I remember doing this, I think it was decent, and I actually enjoyed the sandwich. Yeah. Yeah. So, honestly, I don't think I would do that, only because not new. It would be a decades later redo of the same sandwich. How exciting is that going to be?
How is that exciting that you keep playing the same fucking games that you played over a decade ago? Who the fuck cares? If you're gonna do it, just fucking do it. Don't make up these arbitrary fucking disqualifications, okay? If you could go ahead and play a game that you've played multiple times in the past decade, you can go ahead and revisit a fucking new food. Because at least with this new food, you could say, just like with the games, it's a remake, it's a remaster, whatever. Did they improve on the recipe? Did they improve on the ingredients? Did they improve on how they cooked it? Like, come on, like I said, you creating fucking tedium for no fucking reason.
You know what I mean? But if we did do that,
yeah,
then probably I would get a few other
yeah, this dude talking about, yeah, Americans, because we just like to eat junk. Yo, your man hasn't ordered anything actually gourmet since I started watching the motherfucker. Nothing he's ordered has been gourmet. It's been straight slop. Straight slop. And then you want to sit there and complain about the slop that you get. Like, bro, come on.
things. Maybe I would try.
And Iroquois makes a very good point. His eyes are lit up looking at fast food. Wish he had this passion for games. Iroquois, you are absolutely correct in that statement, because I want you guys to notice something. On the Katsu Burger and the Taco Bell streams, I want you to go watch the gameplay. Okay? I want you to watch the gameplay, and then I want you to go look in his eyes. Look in his eyes during gameplay. Okay? Then afterwards, go to the DSP tries it and look at his eyes afterwards. His eyes get wide, bro. Wide. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button.
Few of the classic things that I like from Arby's, like, is their beef and cheddar still good and stuff like that?
I want you, I'm gonna give you some homework. Like, the next DSP tries it, if it's during a gameplay stream, during the gameplay, look at his eyes. Just look dead in his eyes. And look how he's doing that little squinting thing where he doesn't care, that looking back and forth, you know, whatever. Then when he gets the food, opens the shit, look at his eyes. That's why in the thumbnail, if you seen the thumbnail, hold on, let me show you the picture I got in the thumbnail. Look at this shit.
Huh?
Fuck. The fucking thumbnail. Oh, I could do this. Oh, this is much easy. This is much easier. The thumbnail that I have, if you guys can see it. I don't even know why I can't find this bitch. I did like an AI.
It got all over my fucking leg. Let's continue.
If I had to eat cats food, I would be like this.
My big journey, thank you. But the thing is, that's on Phil. Phil should have found himself a bitch that could cook. He should have did, instead of fucking marrying this chick, he should have did a trial run. You know what I'm saying? This is what happens when you skip the talking phase. When you skip the talking phase, you miss out. You miss out on crucial details, like, you know, you being dependent on a woman and the bitch can't cook. That's crazy. That is fucking crazy. He has image. Let me see. Bang, bang, bang. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I am so sorry. This is me. derailing the stream so I can show you what Phil looks like. I hate this. Why can't shit just work when I want it to? Alright, here we go. We're cooking with gas now. Sorry. I'm sorry I wasn't cooking with gas. Property. All right, so look, I ran Phil's picture through AI so I can get like a little manga thing. So I get like a little manga style thumbnail. Now look how this shit caught his eyes. I don't know if you see it in the thumbnail of the actual stream, but look how this shit caught his eyes. Look at this shit. That's what the AI thought his eyes looked like. That's how you know. That's how you know this like, bro, come on, man. Dude doesn't get excited for games like he does with this. Come on, bro. That's sad, bro. You know what Phil reminds me of? You know what Phil reminds me of? Phil reminds me, remember that Vine? Remember Vine? Remember Vine? Remember there was that one Vine with that black chick with the fucking ice cream? And she's like, I got it, bitches! Cookie Crunch caramel with the chocolate glaze! That's what pops up in my head every time. Every time. You could just swap out the ice cream with whatever the fuck Phil has when the DSP tries it. So he'll sit there and be like, I got it, bitches! Katsu burger with the coleslaw and the yum yum sauce combo. Like, how you get that excited over food? Like that's remember what I told you guys about that word that black people use? Not hungry, but hungry. That's hungry, Phil. Okay? Come on, this is a gaming channel. This is a gaming channel, and the only game we get to play is will Phil finish the food or not? That's the only game we get to play around here. Hungry ass. He hungry.
Big Bix, thanks for stopping by to say hello. Sorry, you can't stay. There you go. Yeah, I think that Little Caesars would probably be the better choice if we're going between these two. Dev Little Caesars, because I've only had Little Caesars twice ever in my life. Okay, the last time I had it, I actually liked it. So now trying their new pizza and these new bites, I think would be pretty cool. I think so.
Woo! Okay, let me walk back and forth a little bit. Let me take some time to process. So Mr. Gourmand, Mr. I've had authentic so and so whatever. Mr. I'm a stickler for authentic Italian East Coast pizza. Likes Little Caesars. What's up, Dougmatic? How you doing? Let's put that into perspective. Mr. I'm a food snob likes Little Caesars. Okay, all right.
What about getting chili from a place like a good place? Oh, I don't know any good places. Like, who makes chili?
We know you don't know any good places. That's why you keep ordering from fast food restaurants. Because you don't know any actual good restaurants, because you don't go to any actual good restaurants. What you do is you consume high sodium slop.
Barbecue places, I don't know.
What the fuck you... Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not crazy, right? I'm not crazy. He doesn't know any good barbecue places. Didn't this motherfucker have like barbecue like twice before? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? He's had barbecue before, right? What the fuck you mean? Let me just. And DSP is more Polish than Italian, too, but never tries Polish food. Well, that's the thing. That's the thing, Trevon. Like he doesn't. He's like that half white. He's like that half white, half black kid who doesn't acknowledge the fact that he's white. It's like that. Like you're trying to like, dude. You can't. That's who you are. Like I'm half black, half Puerto Rican. Okay, I act black because like, you know, people treat me like a black person, but I'm half black, half Puerto Rican. I don't ignore my Puerto Rican side. I lean more towards my black side because that's how, you know, people treat me. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, yeah, you know, me 100%, you know, I'm black. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it. You know what I'm saying? Black power. Da, da, da. No. I got a little Puerto Rican in me too. We ain't doing it. We ain't ignoring our heritages here. What's up, Naga? How you doing?
What do you guys think? Little Caesars? Am I hungover? Not at all. I need coffee. I've had my coffee. I had my coffee this morning. My breakfast?
Yeah, you got pierogies, kielbasa,
Nope,
sausage.
there's no CC's pizzas out here. Nope. No.
There's a my
Never heard of
man.
it.
If you, I swear to God, thank God there's no CC's pizza. Cause I think if your dumbass went ahead and DoorDashed CC's fucking pizza, I might just lose my shit. If you went ahead and actually like fucking, that's like I'm DoorDashing Golden Corral, okay? Or I'm DoorDashing at a fucking, I'm DoorDashing fucking Sizzler or some shit. Like what the fuck?
Actually, well, the name is familiar, but I've never seen one.
Shit, the first time I went to CC's Pizza was in Florida. And man, when they tell you you just like all you can eat or whatever. I think they had the all you can eat shit back then. Man, I almost cried. I remember I went to Florida. Florida activated the big back in me because Florida was the first place I went to CC's Pizza. And the first time I ever been to Golden Corral. Like Golden Corral, I'm telling you, bro. Like I had to sit there. Like I remember when me and the fam went to Golden Corral, and I'm sitting there. This was my first time at an all-you-could-eat buffet anyway. So I'm sitting there going there, and then it's like, okay, what do you go get what you want. And I was like, yo, where's the menus and stuff? And then like, my cousin was looking at me like, yo, dumbass, it's an all-you-can-eat buffet. We already paid to get in here, so you just grab a plate and you grab what you want and you eat. And then when you're done, you want some more, you can go eat again. And I'm looking at my cousin like, wait, so like I can go for like seconds and thirds and people won't look at me like I'm weird? Yo, my cousin grabbed me, like literally grabbed me. And she said, look at that motherfucker right over there. And we saw some wings looking motherfucker coming back with a plate. The plate is licked clean, but you can, not licked clean literally, but it was cleaned. All you see is the crumbs and remnants and sauces from the meals prior. When I sat there, I'm telling you, yo, when I sat there and I went, I literally went, I walked towards the pasta, trembling, because I couldn't believe I had access to all that pasta. When I got to the steak, come on, growing up in the hood, we didn't get steak like that. You got a little beef stew, you know what I'm saying? You get a little, pepper steak with little, little strips of beef. You really didn't have access to actual like steak. Bruh, I was, you should have seen me, man. You should have seen the music playing out. You should have heard the music that was playing in my head, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm sorry. I'm just the big back in me. It's just, I'm feeling like Phil now. I'm feeling like Phil when he's reminiscing about the good times. I'm reminiscing about the buffet times.
Okay.
Just so you're black, and Puerto Rican side is both technically
So how
still
about
black.
tentatively?
So no. So Trevor Womack says, so wait, Shingo question, if you're black and the Puerto Rican side is Afro Puerto Rico, technically still black. No, the Puerto Rican side is not Afro Puerto Rico. The Puerto Rican side is a mix between like European and some indigenous shit. Because my grandma is straight up like my grandma had straight up like my grandmother on my Puerto Rican side, straight up European features. So she was like, she had white skin. She had like, her hair was kind of like, it was like light brown, and she had like green gray eyes. Green gray eyes. Like, people didn't know, like, when I was a kid, it was so hard for my grandma sometimes, because some people used to think that my grandma was like trying to like kidnap me or some shit, and I had to tell people like, yo, that's my grandma, like, back the fuck up, like, what are you doing, like, stop. You know what I'm saying? So it's straight. So I'm like black, and like I'm like the Puerto Rican is a mix of like the indigenous Taino shit and like European shit. So it's just, that's why I tell people like I'm not Afro Latino, like I'm half black, half Puerto Rican. Like, those are mutually exclusive.
We say it's Little Caesars. If someone else comes up with a better idea, I'm okay with that. But let's tentatively set this as Little.
So she like my grandma's like her family. Like, when you see her family is like straight, like, they're like straight European looking. Like, legitimately straight European looking. It's not till my grandma met my grandfather, and I have like another aunt. She basically got with like, her and my grandma, they both got with like indigenous dudes. So then that's when like the brownness started coming in. And that's how like my father like he got the real peanut butter like complexion. Like, people talk about peanut butter complexion, he has the real peanut butter complexion. But like his mother, white. Sister, like his aunt, white. His great grandparents on his mother's side, white. My grandfather, shit. Like, I love my grandfather, but that nigga, like, his skin complexion was dirt. Like, it was dirt. Like, it was just the olive brownish color. So yeah, it's a interesting mix.
Caesars. Here we go. Let's set this new goal.
Yeah, you got a lot of Dominicans like that, Trevon.
Is the new Little Caesars. Billy Steak Pizza and Brazy Bites Trio. Here we go.
The fuck, you blood? Did you say Brazy? You ain't blood. You don't rep that 5. What you talk about? Brazy Pups. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here, slum.
Okay, so I will update the goal.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you gotta, Fort Worth, you start, I don't know if he was like me, but like, back in the day, like, did you ask your grandparents, like, yo, like, we know I know back in the day there was some segregation and colorism going on. How did this happen? That's how I did it. How did this get down? How did y'all get the mix?
The pancakes are ready.
How'd you get the mix? I want to know.
Big ups Shinko. Nice to see you streaming again. I hope you had a nice break, but we need you, homie.
Thank you, Mr. Extravagant. Like, you know, I'm gonna start streaming a little bit more, but the thing is like I said, I told y'all, my whole point is to entertain y'all, and I can only work with what Phil gives me. So if Phil starts looping, Phil starts doing the same shit, Phil starts being boring, I'm not gonna waste your time by just restreaming it or going over it. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna discuss. If we can't do that, then, you know, I just don't stream, and I just wait till another opportunity to do so. Like, Phil traumatized me with that shit. I'm sorry. Like, Phil, like, just wasting people's time. That shit just blows my. Is he still?
The goal commands will be updated momentarily. That's what we're going to do. Little Caesars, Philly cheesesteak pizza, and the
Because even with my great-grandparents, my foster grandparents. Where the fuck I'm saying great-grandparents? So my foster grandparents, my dad had a foster family. Those are another two that I want to ask about. Like, how the fuck did y'all meet? Because my grandma, she's like the foster grandma. She's black, but she's like kind of like in the southern region of blackness. And then my grandpa, he's half black, half white, and he came over from England during World War II. So I'm like, how'd you meet with it? You know what I'm saying? How did that work out?
Easy, Crazy Bites trio. Then there you go.
Yeah, they do that shit to me. You know how many times? So Trevon says, I had this funny story. My cousin father, who's Puerto Rican, didn't know he was black until he was stationed in Mexico. And the Mexican was like, look at that black guy. They do that shit to me too. And then I'd be like, ¿Qué pasa? Dude, I hit like a little lick of Spanish. It feel like a fucking, like, a flashbang went off. That shit used to be so funny back in the day. Back in the day, I used to sit there, be around Dominicans, Mexicans, whatever. And then, like, you know, they'll sit there and they'll say some slick shit, and I'll be like, look back at them and be like, okay, está bien. You know, yo y eso. Gracias. And they, like, yeah, I heard that. What's up, man? How we doing, baby?
Oh, extra bondage, yes. He says, I've been...
Yes, Snood, the Crazy Bites trio. So he's going to buy 3 orders of 4 bites, totaling in 12 bites. There's more. He was like super black and dark.
Inundated with anti-DSP videos on YouTube. It's amazing how many leeches use you for content. Yeah, they call it the vortex that I'm not in. And I have no idea who these people are, and I have no interaction with them, and I don't care. I just ignore them.
That's why you do things. That's why you do things to spite them, right? That's why you decided to basically not remove a problematic person out of your community, because you didn't want to give those people who you do not know a win, correct? That's why you spend every fucking stream talking about these people when they ridicule you for some dumb shit, right?
There's a whole ecosystem around me, apparently. You know?
Yes.
Good for them.
Yes, there's a whole ecosystem around you, and you're the one that perpetuates it. I bet you if that ecosystem wouldn't exist, if you weren't doing 95% of the scumbag shit that you actually do.
Nope, never heard of a Blaze pizza. What about local pizza places? We tried a couple. Last year, we tried a Indian pizza fusion restaurant that had Indian flavors like curry and stuff on pizza. So we've tried that. There are some others as well. The thing is, they're just not good. Like, I know for a fact they're not good.
But you gonna go ahead and invest full send into Little Caesars. Are we serious here? So we got actual local places. They're not good. But Little Caesars, good. And again, I like Little Caesars. But I like Little Caesars for what it is. Bottom of the barrel shit compared to all the other pizza places out there. It doesn't compare. So I repeat this again. Mr. Authentic Italian East Coast Pizza Snob doesn't like local pizza, but enjoys Little Caesars. Because he likes to put his mouth on the dildo bread. Funny. You guys, you noticed that, right? I didn't let that shit go. I was going to wait till bring it up later. But notice how when he's talking about Little Caesars, the one thing he likes is the thing that looks like a dick that he got to put in his mouth. That's crazy. That's crazy, Phil. Ding, 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 ding. Exposing yourself.
So if we try them, it's just going to be gross.
Wants to order Little Caesars so he could go ahead and put some crazy bread in his mouth. You know what? I might check that out. Thank God I skipped this one, because I might check that one out, because I want to see how you going to sit there and fucking hobgobble that fucking crazy bread. That's crazy, bro.
No.
Like, that shit went off, and like, again, he's talking about all these pizzas. I like the crazy bread. Crazy bread is good, because you like putting shit in your fucking mouth. That's...
I don't think I'm ever going to resort to getting 7-Eleven food for DSP tries it. I think I'll pass.
Did you take me authentic European food but not say anything? I do eat authentic European food.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like he has, like, the thing is, I could find these authentic type of meals around my way, and it's not that expensive. Not that expensive. Compared to what we're getting with this, compared to what we have to pay for fast food slop now, shit, that's why one of the things I don't really do McDonald's like that anymore. I don't really do Wendy's like that anymore. Because for the same price that I'm paying for Wendy's, the same price that I'm paying for McDonald's, I could get something local. Much better, much more filling. You know what I'm saying? Shit, for the amount that I pay for some shitty ass fucking sandwich and some soggy ass fucking fries, I could go to my fucking bodega and get me a nice crisp deli sandwich. Nice fresh fries. Nice fresh curly fries, waffle fries, sweet potato fries, chips if I want to. For these like little $5 meals that they got and shit like that, I could go to my chicken spot. I go to my chicken spot, get myself fucking three-piece chicken for $5. Big pieces of chicken. Juicy pieces of chicken. I told you, y'all will never, bro, I could never eat on stream. I could never do Shinko tries it. Because if you see me with this fucking specific chicken, bro, like, the way that they cook this chicken, three big-ass pieces for $5? Shit, I'm there. That's what I'm saying. I like little squeezes.
So we got about 20 minutes to hang.
Y'all keep calling little squeezes. I like Little Caesars because it's a cheap bottom of the barrel bullshit. I like it. It's one of my favorite bottom of the barrel bullshit foods. You know? But if I had the option for something else, I'm going to take to something else.
Hang out before we begin with Silk Song. So
This is-
FYI,
yeah,
we've been doing
it's the
really
same
good.
on.
Thank you
It's the
everyone
same
who's
thing
been
to me,
supporting my
Trevon. It's the same
streams. I
thing.
appreciate that. We've
Little
reset back
squeezes.
to 0 goals.
Stop.
At 10 goals, it looks like it'll be Little Caesars. So please, let's get some.
Stop, because now, like, y'all gonna fuck me up. Because what's gonna happen now, like, in the day that I do want Little Caesars, that I gotta order Little Caesars, I'm gonna type in Little Squeezers. Okay, that's gonna show up in my fucking search history because you fucking guys keep putting Little Squeezers.
Support Silk Song so far has been incredibly well supported. We've been hitting goals whenever we play it, and as long as we keep hitting goals when I play Silk Song, I've committed to keeping it as a day stream.
Okay.
A major stream of the rotation. If Silk Song doesn't get supported because it's a Metroidvania and it very well could fall off, then I'm probably going to turn it back to a night stream and see how it does there. All right. But personally, I really like the game and I want to keep playing it as a day stream. So please support Silk Song today. We get our first support for the stream today. Maybe our first sub, our first membership, our first tip, our first super chat, just to get stuff rolling. That would be nice. And what's on everyone's mind? Turkish restaurants. We have Middle Eastern / Mediterranean restaurants, not necessarily pure Turkish. So there are like kebabs, gyros, you know, that kind of stuff. And I've had that before. I just don't know if I've had it recently. I don't think I've had anything like that recently. Greek style, Mediterranean style food.
What? This dude is forgetting his. Oh, speaking of which,
What's the determining factor when I buy a game? Is this something I'm interested in? Is this something you're interested in?
no, it's something you think you can milk out of your audience. Actually, I want to bring something up since we're talking about Silk Song. Hold on. So shout out to Sizzy Mac. Sizzy Mac actually brought this up. And let's see, image 4. So here. So here, we have how this is when he started up the game, right? He's played it, according to Xbox or whatever the fuck, he's played it for 2.6 days. Last time he's actually played was 22 minutes ago. So sometime during the stream was the last time he played it. Okay? Now, the funny thing is, if I pull when he starts the game, well, you can't see it. When he starts the game, he only has 8 hours and 19 minutes. So the thing I gotta ask is, Phil, we know you leave the PC running Do you also leave the fucking game running? Like, what's going on behind the scenes there, buddy? Those numbers aren't adding up. And then it says he last played 22 minutes ago. Oh, I didn't bring this up. This was Sizzy Mac. Shout out to Sizzy Mac. Sizzy Mac brought this up. He noticed this shit. I'm just pointing it out. Bro, your fucking computer's gonna blow the fuck up, man. You letting games run, you letting the system run, like, bro, come on.
See me play? Is it something that fits into a streaming schedule like I do, or is the game insanely long and now it's again, I'll never finish? This is a ton of factors. It's not just one. There's a lot of stuff that goes in through the decision-making process.
Yeah, like stuff like, will people give me money for it? Did I secure a specific person to give me money to make sure that I hit the goals? Is this the type of thing that will make, newcomers give me money? Shit like that.
Would I ever play the original Fallouts? I don't know. Like, I don't think the original Fallouts are good for a modern audience. I feel like they're games that, back in the day, they were games that were very specific to a PC gamer audience, right? Fallout used to be one of those franchises where it was like, oh, PC gamers know all about it and love it. Top-down, strategy-based RPG, with all these dialogue options and things. I don't think that it would really work that well today. Like, maybe for one stream, just to test it and see what it's like. I don't think anyone's going to sit around for a full playthrough of classic Fallout.
But you're willing to play Suikoden.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying they're not good games. I'm just saying there's games that back in the day were very popular, but modern gaming audiences probably don't care for them, right? When I was growing up in the 90s, I loved StarCraft. Well, first I loved Warcraft. I played Warcraft, Warcraft 2, Warcraft 3, then StarCraft and its expansions. Loved them. Today, those games, would not be prominent anymore. If I tried to play them, no one would care about them, right? And outdated. Now, either you're playing League of Legends or you're playing nothing of that style. So,
see, that's the thing. No, that's the type of audience that's the type of environment you created. Okay? You surmise that if you got the hottest, newest games, right, people will catch FOMO and people will come and watch your shit. So now, you're stuck. You're imprisoned. That has to be your bread and butter now. The newest, hottest games. Because that's what you promoted to your audience.
Silk Song, last time I played it was a few days ago. And we went to the Crow Village and we took out all the crows and we got all the optional items and upgrades that were there, including a throwing dagger that now goes 3 directions instead of 1, a new special attack, then instead of the poke, now it's like this big area of effect attack that has like a vortex effect. And we also got a new medallion, amulet, whatever crest, a new crest, which we just got. And I haven't had time to mess around with it to see if I like it or not. It's cool. It has this low slash to it. So, but one of the major criticisms I had about the regular sword is that with the diving attack or the down attack, it's at this very sharp angle. So it's hard to hit.
So Salarm says Sherman is amazing. He should be compared to the pig roach. It's okay. It's okay. I got you. Slurms. Look. I got you, Slurms. Look. He's also the Hollow Knight, riding Cat. Okay, Cat, the Bell Beast. Okay, and this is Sherma. He's letting that's the dinner bell. That's the dinner bell to let the Bell Beast know that it's time to eat. Okay? I got you.
Where you want to hit, a lot of times you miss. This new crest has a big arcing slash. So it looks like it'll probably hit anything below you whenever you want it to. It might be really good for jumping and attacking down. How do I make the lights glow behind me? Oh, magic. I actually, I have a cauldron full of toadstools and, Eye of Newt and bat wings, and I do incantations, and then it makes supernatural lighting appear behind me on every stream. I'm a warlock, if you didn't know.
I love how you use the boomer references, like, of witchcraft. Like, oh, bat wings, Eye of Newt. Like, come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Can you give us some updated ingredients? Okay, like wormwort or some shit like that.
What's up, Horundum? How are you today?
Yeah, that's why I tell people that's why people be acting like that with him.
Says, are you nuts? We'd love to see you fuck up all the dialogue and combat of old Fallout. There you go. Yeah, but you like it for one stream. Dude, I mean, like, no one, I guarantee you, no one would want to see it more. It'd be like a one stream gimmick.
Translation, I will not be able to find a whale to go ahead and finance the stream.
Oh, let's see Phil play all Fallout and suck at it, and then no one would care anymore. Okay. Spinning bottle kick. Spinning bird kick.
Yes, Phil, that's what the animation said.
Thanks, Original Grant, for support of the day. A $2 super chat. He says, hello, Phil. You had amazing support last few streams. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And the thing is, sometimes it's one or two particular people, and then other times it's actually, you know, a collective effort. And I really appreciate that. Like, let's be honest. We had that guy Final Wish who's becoming
like I said, the same way. So Trevon says, Shinko, nobody cared about Stardew Valley yet. He still play it. Like, again, I keep bringing up Suikoden, Suikoden, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Nobody wants to watch him play that game. Nobody gives a fuck about his nostalgia. Nobody gives a fuck about him being afraid of, being afraid of the fact that he's old. People want to see him play games. The newest games, the hottest games, the most exciting games. No one gives a fuck about the feel-good times back in the day. Okay? You can play that shit on your own fucking time.
Generous. And we had that other person as well who was very generous. And then we had a couple streams. See, like the night streams, right? Like Friday Night Fights. Everyone came together. We hit a goal last night for Truck Sim. We hit a goal. We're hitting goals like crazy, which is great. That's what I mean. Like, I want to keep that momentum going, and I want to keep these games in the...
All right, so if you want to keep that momentum going, you got to give people a reason to fucking want to give you the money.
The rotation, Silk Song, I've actually really enjoyed. So I do hope that you guys are going to support Silk Song, because I was skeptical about a Metroidvania working. So far, it's working. So let's keep it working. I want to keep playing it, but I can't play a game of this magnitude. Apparently, this game is very long. I can't keep playing it if people aren't going to show up anymore.
Again, just like in my last rant, you're playing Suikoden, a game that hasn't been performing by your own admission. But you like it, so you keep playing it. You're telling everyone that you like playing this game, so keep fucking playing it.
That's of course correct. The only reason that I've been around for so long is because I am a warlock who makes deals with all kinds of demons and things.
Yeah, you do. You're a warlock that makes deals with a bunch of goon demons to make sure that they give you money for your fucking stream. You make deals with demonic little fucking degenerate assholes so that they can give you money and they can continue financing your fucking lifestyle. Okay?
Of course. Yes. In reality, the reason that I've been around for so long is just because I'm a really stubborn asshole, right? I'm a real stubborn bastard, and I refuse to go away, and I refuse to let anyone tell me what I can and can't do, and I refuse to lose. So
that's why you refuse to play certain games, dumbass? Right? That's why you won't play certain games. That's why you won't play racing games. That's why you won't play fucking many multiplayer games, right? Right? Okay, then.
Just stick around, and I persevere. While other people have bowed out and given up and thrown in the towel and quit, every time that some kind of new adversity hits me, I say, screw that, I'm going to keep going. And I do, and I find a way to succeed.
I'm telling you, I've said this before, The day that he loses his monetization, he's no longer eligible for monetization. I want to see this same fucking energy. Because every time you get hit with some fucking adversity, you run right to this little fucking hug box. If it's trolls fucking with you, you're sitting there with the fucking chair shaking. If your fucking money is being threatened, you're sitting there with the chair shaking. If you come to the realization that your fucking content isn't as hot as it used to be, your fucking chair shaking. Yeah, same. What about Mario Kart, Phil? You refuse to lose, but, you know, you scared of Mario Kart.
Yeah, I know, Dab Hands, but there's nothing we can do. Dab Hands says I'm always skeptical of new people. You don't know if it's old people creeping back in or whatever. And, you know, as a creator, that's something that you have to just basically deal with and be like, well, don't know. It is what it is. Certainly, I hope that newcomers who come by and are supporters are not someone who's already had awful conduct, someone who's already been banned, and now they're coming in with a soft account. But it's not like you would know, and there's nothing you can do about it, right? Nothing. I have no control over it. I'm sure it's happened tons of times over the years. It's just...
Phil, it's happening now. That's why in the beginning of the stream, when you were saying hi to everybody, you made the conscious decision to let your audience know that these people are all LARPers. So so what is it? You know that these people are LARPing, or you don't know? I mean, I know you're talking out of your ass, but I would like an official answer.
It's hilarious because it's always someone new, yet at the same time, people say it's the same person. So first, a lot of the times back in the day, people would say it was Swaggins. Oh, it was Swaggins is your only supporter. Swaggins comes by every stream and drops tons of money, right? Then it became only iced coffee. Oh, every supporter is only iced coffee. They're all the same person. Every single supporter must be only iced coffee. But what about Planet Jeff? Oh, every supporter is Planet Jeff secretly supporting from behind the scenes. Phil only has one supporter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then over the years, this keeps changing. But then they always bring up the same names, like... So let me get this straight. All my supporters are the same person, yet you just named 20 different people. So even your own logic fails. Like, what?
And like I said, nope, the logic doesn't fail. What happens is that you get a person, you fucking groom them the same way that you groom your 17-year-old girlfriend, the same way that you groom your brain-dead doorknob of fucking wife, and you groom them into giving you money. Okay? And you create ways for them to give you money. Okay? Like I said, I'm not putting any stock into this. I'm not going to be shouting this to the top of the rooftops. I'm not pressing this as an actual fact. One day, there's going to be a fucking A-log who's going to want to outdo all the detractors, who's going to want to one-up duty or whatever the fuck. They're going to break into his shit. And they're going to leak shit. And we're going to find out how he grooms his audience. I'm just going to leave it at that. I think I said this one time before, but I'm only going to say it one more time. All right? One day, there's going to be an A-log that's going to do something stupid and leak all of Phil's information, and I mean all of it, and we're going to find out that he actually grooms these dumbasses to give him money.
What are you talking about? What? That 1 minute man, there you go. 1 minute man. Everyone must be 1 minute man, right? So here's the thing. You can't control who supports you. You can't, right? You have no control over that. The truth is, how people behave dictates how things go. As long as someone comes by and hangs out and is a cool person in chat and abides by the rules,
Derek,
I'm happy to have anyone here, whether you support it or not. But if someone ends up becoming a negative influence, a toxic influence, they're breaking the rules, they're being insulting, then they're going to get moderated just like anyone else. Doesn't matter if they're a supporter or not. And that's what's happened to a lot of these people. They start contributing, but then they think, oh, now I have free reign to just say and do whatever I want and be a nasty person to everybody because I'm contributing to the stream. And it couldn't be further from the truth. Everyone has exactly the same level of treatment. No one's better than anyone else. You know what I mean?
Derek!
Yeah.
Derek, who used to spam to the point where people used to tell you that he was annoying. Derek, to the point where your mods were telling you in your behind-the-scenes Discord that he was being annoying. Derek, to the point where even your trolls were telling you to get rid of him. Not even for the fact that they didn't like him because he was a fucking degenerate, was because he was not good for your community. And you still kept that motherfucker around.
And I hope that people understand that. So, you know, in particular, these people who've been around in the last week who've been very...
How many times have we had contributors? How many times we had people from his audience, his actual fucking audience, spamming racist shit that he doesn't want on his chat, that would make him fucking shook because it might risk his channel? How many risk his channel being deleted? Not deleted, demonetized or taken down or whatever? And how many times people brought that shit up to his attention? He's sitting there, guys, can't you see that I'm playing a game? Can't you guys see that I'm focusing on the game? I can't focus on the game if you're telling me that people are I can't do anything about that. How many times? How many fucking times? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he was like, yeah. And that's the other thing. When people were being racist towards 679, you didn't do fucking shit. So there is, what's the word I'm looking? There is favoritism. There is a double standard in your community.
very supportive, have been positive people. They haven't been toxic. They haven't been saying anything messed up. So it's all good. Dan Zach did a $5 super chat. He says, you have been around so long, you might be inspiring second generation viewers. Isn't that cool? I've probably gotten 3 to 4 generations of viewer. You know, I get people who leave comments on my videos. They're like, dude, I just found you again. I used to watch you back in like 2010. And I was just randomly searching and your, a video pops up in my feed and it's you. And I can't believe you're still at it.
That's a fucking lie, because how the fuck did someone look up a video and they so happen to find you if you're so buried in the fucking algorithm, as per your own admission? Remember, you bitched about how people can't find you because they keep finding detractor shit. So, like, was this person looking up detractor shit and just happened to find you, or what? Because I know people looking up Silk Song. I know people looking up Gears of War. I know people looking up the actual hot games. They're not finding you.
And then, honestly, usually I get a comment like, wow, you look so different. Like, you sound different. You look different. Like, yeah, a lot has changed in the last 15 years. That's for sure.
Yeah, I don't get as much money as I used to. The money train isn't flowing anymore, so I have to be stuck in this office all day, every day, under these fucking fluorescent lights. And yeah, it's aged me a little bit. Yeah, it's dried out my skin. Yeah, plus we're drinking all that liquor and stuff like that. Yeah, it fucked up my body. That's why I look more haggard than I used to. That's why I used to look like a young cheruby retard, and now I look like fucking Tom Selleck with fucking AIDS. That's what happened.
So thank you so much, Dan Zach. Appreciate that. Super chat. Thank you so much. Can we get our first sub of the day over on Kick to get some momentum on Kick? So far, we have 2 super chats. Can we get our first tip of the day? That would be excellent. Get a tip, get a sub, get a little bit of variety of support.
Bonjour,
get that
mon ami.
momentum
Comment ça va?
flowing as we start up Silk Song. And Darth Fink says, heavy rain is how I first found you. There you go. Now that's 2010. That's literally a 2010 playthrough.
Oh, they're about to test out the jet boosters. Told you got to tell them to install jet boosters into that rocket leg. All right, you got to be able to do double jumps.
When I say, by the way, people are saying, oh, how can you have a 3rd generation viewer? You've only been doing this for 17 years. All right. If you're using it by the textbook definition, when you're saying that to me, it makes me feel like different generations of gamers. So, like, there was the Xbox 360 PS3 generation. That was the first generation that watched me, right? Then there was the PS4, Xbox One, Wii U generation. So that's like generation 2 that watched me. And there was the PS5, Xbox Series S and X generation, and Switch generation. That's the 3rd generation that watched me. And now the current generation, right? Where we got, like, I'm a PC gamer now. I'm doing other things. I feel like there's been like 4 distinct time periods that I've been making content. When it comes to gaming, that's what I mean. I'm not meaning
Okay, so Phil, if we're okay, hold on, let me let that play.
actually someone had, was watching me when they were 18 years old and they had a kid, and now their kid grew up and had a kid, and their grandchild is watching me. That's not what I meant. But I guess it takes a little bit of intelligence and thought to think about, what I'm saying instead of you being, matter-of-factly, at face value, most simple textbook definition for simpleton. There's no way that there could be 30 generations watching you. You're right.
Yes, there's no such thing as three. There's no way there could be 3 generations watching you. Because even with the fucking generations of life cycles of fucking consoles, the life cycle of a console at most is like, what, 7 years? At most, 7 years. So you're telling me people who were playing fucking Xbox 360, then all of a sudden people just started getting on the PlayStation, then people just started getting on the fucking, started getting on like the newest generation now. Like, dude, these people, that's all the same generation. Those consoles are within the same generation. It's the same motherfuckers. The only way that you could be getting a new generation per console is if your audience is nothing but children, Phil. Okay? I want you to think about that, okay? So, by your logic, you have people who get consoles and they just happen to find you. Then a new generation of consoles come up, and then there's all of a sudden a new pool of people that just happen to never played games before. They just bought that shit. That's their first console. And then they found you. Then the console after that, like, dude, that doesn't make any sense. If I was going by your logic, that means your audience is full of children. Because if this is usually when a child gets their first console, it's when when a person gets their first console, it's around the time of their child or a teenager. Grown ass people don't just sit there just decide, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and buy this fucking console and just go head first into gaming. No. Michael Jackson inspired a whole ass generation. DSP has exactly. Like, what the fuck?
But most humans don't think that way.
The motherfucker who acts like a food snob but likes Little Caesars is calling us dumb. Okay.
Holy shit. The snuffleupagus.
So just so you know, if we're going by, so what the guy meant, he meant family generations. What Phil meant was console generations. So if we're going by Phil's definition, that means he's been catering to different generations of children. Because by his logic, these new consoles come out and all of a sudden it's just new people that just decide to play video games. Fucking, you'd never be in the allegations, dumbass.
Subscribing for 9 months here on the channel. I believe that was an auto re-up. It was, but it does count. So thank you to the Snuffleupagus for your auto re-up over on Kick.
It's the Snuffleupagus. Snuffleupagus. That's that's the pet name for his wife.
Also known as Snuffy for sure.
Hello, Phil. I didn't know. Did you hit the goal, Phil? Because so I could make some dinner. I'm making some pasta. A pasta salad.
Thank you. That is not a true new sub or.
But that's something you could. That's something we could argue. So, question: Shinko, PewDiePie, angry video game nerd, and Maximilian dude has done more jobs influencing a whole generation DSP. Yes, that is true. But the thing is, they acknowledge that fact that there were kids watching their fucking content that grew up with their content. Like, he was making content, and they were making content, and they entertained children with it. Children just happened to come by it. Whereas Phil, who went out of his way to use sexual content to attract children to his audience. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, it doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound right, Phil.
The resub, but it counts. It counts for the stream.
All right, we got 19 minutes left. 19 minutes.
I've never played any Wasteland game whatsoever, no, so I don't know of the series.
Ooh, Chudgu brings up a perfect point. Notice how Phil hasn't said curated audience since Kino. I did not notice that, but I'm gonna look into it now, and I think somebody probably made fun of him for that shit. I think probably PPP or Andy or some shit like that.
But Airpro music on the Spotify, no. It found proof of life on Mars last week. Cool.
Dude, you're chilling. You're chilling. Have a conversation. What the fuck? So we're just gonna sit there until we get some like.
I don't know what else you expect me to react to that. Bull. Good for that.
Wow. How about you fucking have an actual opinion on the fucking thing that you were just informed of? They found life on Mars. Cool. Cool. Are they aliens? It'd be cool if there were aliens. Oh no, there might be aliens. We might get overrun by aliens. Did Elon Musk build the fucking spaceship to get there yet? Did they, like, come on. And you have a fucking conversation.
Oh, Stuffleupgus says it wasn't a resub. I hadn't subbed for a while, so you manually sub. Thank you, Stuffleupgus. Then it definitely counts for the stream. I appreciate that.
Notice how much more interaction Snuffleupagus got over talking about money as opposed to someone trying to have a genuine conversation with him.
Okay. Can we get our first tip of the day? Move on some super chats. We got a sub now. Can we get a chip?
Rest my fucking case.
Then we'll have had contributions of every sort, which is a nice start.
What's up,
Oh,
Mr.
Dola,
How
how are
baby?
ya?
Let me get some push-ups in. Hold on.
What the hell? Abdullah did a $6.81 super chat. That's the biggest super chat of the day. Let's hit that on the leaderboard.
Money talk.
And he says that he had an accident emergency situation and had to drive 140 miles per hour with his sirens on. I assume it sounds like you're in emergency services for your occupation. He says it's dangerous, but it pumps the adrenaline and it raises awareness. Wow, I've never driven that fast. I've driven around 100. That's about the fastest I've driven was around 100 miles per hour. I'll probably never do that again in my life.
Yeah, because that's how you probably ended up with your car accident, huh, asshole?
Eh. Oh, good morning, Cracker Jack. So actually, it just turned afternoon. Good afternoon, Cracker Jacks. And oh, you're a patrol cop. Cool.
Water. Oh, fuck.
Woo! Woo! Oh. Yeah, sure, Jan. Sure.
And then
Oh, my God. Oh, that was a good one.
it's not proof of life. It's evidence that strongly suggests biological carbon life existed on Mars millions of years ago, and it's pretty cool. All right, cool. Now let's find a fossil in that life, right? Let's now
There we go.
revive that creature
There
from
we go.
Mars, like Jurassic Park, and let's let that creature then destroy all life on Earth. Let's go. Let's get a huge mutant freak that just absorbs all matter like the blob just eats us all. Sounds like a plan.
I'm not even complaining because that's much better than cool. I'd rather like that overusage of humor is way better than just having someone who you're expecting to fucking pay for your shit to give you, something to talk about and you're just like, cool. Fucking
And here,
creature feature.
okay. I
Ooh,
received a $5 tip. Someone says, will you play Borderlands 4? I literally get this question like 3 times a day now. No. I'm not interested in Borderlands 4 at this time. Here's why. I played Borderlands 1 as a playthrough when the series first started. I was very interested in it. I played it solo and shortly realized, oops, this game probably shouldn't
What's
be
up,
played
Cobain?
solo.
Just
It was
chilling?
actually too difficult.
Just here getting gray hairs from listening to Phil. That's all. We just watched this man. We just watched this dude like literally suck Little Caesar's dick. Right? Mind you, this is the man. This is the man who is the East Coast Italian pizza snob, but he loves Little Caesars. All right? And the reason why he loves Little Caesars is because of the fucking bread. Because of the fucking long BBC shaped bread. That's what I'm dealing with right now. That's what I'm dealing with right now.
To be effectively played solo. So I thought it was okay, but I didn't really get out of it what I should have gotten. Then when Borderlands
Money!
2 came out, I did a full co-op playthrough of the game with John Rambo. And we actually had a good time with it. Overall, we thought it was fun. Was it the best game of the year or anything? No, but it was a pretty solid romp for co-op. When Borderlands 3 came out, I played it solo again, and the game, I hate to say it, kind of jumped the shark. It was too over-the-top, stupid, edgy, adult humor.
That's not what happened. You didn't like it because you felt incomplete. You wasn't feeling the same magic. You wasn't having the same fun as you did with John Rambo. That's why. Mr. White says, has anyone ever jumped a shark? So the thing is, this is again boomer. This is boomer talk. You know, like when he talks about like, you know, oopsie poopsie shit like that. So the term "jumped the shark" came from an episode from Happy Days, right? You know, Happy Days, that old sitcom back in the day. And they were running out of ideas. So for one episode, they decided to just have the Fonz, the guy that goes, "Hey," basically ski, like on water skis, jump over a shark. And a lot of people felt like the quality of the show declined ever since that episode. So the term "jump the shark" basically became synonymous with things not being as good as they used to. Or, you know, things are getting worse from that point on. But a lot of people don't say "jump the shark." Like a lot of people say like, this shit is old. Shit is whack. This shit ain't popping. Like, you know, it's done. He's cooked. That's it.
The jokes didn't land and just weren't funny, in my opinion. The gameplay
Yeah, fell
loop
off
was
for real.
actually
You know,
quite
yeah, we said like the fall off must be studied. You know, shit like that. Nobody says "jump the shark" anymore.
repetitive and pretty boring. And I just
It ain't
wasn't
bussin'
enjoying
for real,
myself,
for real,
nor
no
was
cap.
the audience. I forced myself to finish it, but most people hated the game. So ever since then, when more Borderlands came out, like that Tiny Tina's Wonderland of Bot or whatever it was called,
Ohio no Rizzler.
I just didn't care. Like
Come
I
on,
didn't
y'all-
care
nah,
about
chill.
Borderlands anymore.
Hold on, y'all got me wanting to listen to this song real quick. Hold on. Let me listen to this song real quick. I need y'all to vibe with me real quick. No, I don't. No. Play that. Don't play that. I need y'all to vibe with me real quick. Hold on. Let's vibe real quick. Since we're talking all this, Gen Z humor. Here we go. Let's take a little break. Let's take a little break. Let's take a little break. Let's have a little cleanser. We still got like 15 minutes left, but let's take a little cleanser. All right, here we go. Come on, we're gonna have a nice little music break. Have a nice little music break, okay? Let's see, break. ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está la people? Why is it like that? Not a minute. This is a song that got stuck in my head. It hits. I know you guys ain't gonna agree with me, but it hits, okay? It hits. All right? I'm sorry. I'm not apologizing. It hits. Okay? There we go. There. So this song. So this song is called "Gooning on My Mind." Since y'all want to talk all that Gen Z, Gen Alpha slang, we're just gonna go through this one time, and then we'll get right back to our regularly scheduled program. So let's just let that play.
Hey, I'm down in Ohio, bro. Oh, nah, yeah, hug me, mug me.
Sorry, I gotta let this play, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm down in Ohio. Hold on, though.
I ain't get to watch Skip D. I ain't get to mug with Whistler. I was locked in on Christmas. I ain't get to slime my Sigmas. I ain't get to have October. OG TikTok, hit and misses. Can't even post on my IG reels. Cause these comments always dissing. Everybody acting so riskless. Might probably say I'm baited when I'm alone with a job application. Nights in and getting my feelings. And all I do is side out. Like spinners, I just fidget. And I'ma edge all of my goon away. Cause that's the only thing that's gon' clear it. I don't understand these fine shits who go with all these options as if they don't mock them up like Slay Queen and Clock It. And the same Bible they're gonna
this
die.
Derek song right here.
This
is the Derek mix right here.
Cruz trying to lock me in. Cause every time I pop out 1 in the morning, I got gooning on my mind. TS is so Kevin, John Port calling all the time. And all these goofy Sigmas blazing when LeBron is shooting fives. But I can't get to you, and I got gooning on my mind. Bitch, I got gooning on my mind. Bitch, I got gooning on my mind. I got gooning on my mind. On my mind.
And it's funny because the dude singing this is Asian.
I got gooning on my mind. 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 Grimace shake all on his body. It's a fucking goon inside. He just came out the drive-thru and his life is on the line. I didn't even mean to mock him. He just caught me by surprise.
Time out. Let's take that back. What did he just say that? Time out. Time out. Whoa. Let's go back. Let's go back. Hold on. What did he just say? Hold on.
He just came out the drive-thru and his life is on the line.
He just came out through the drive-thru and his life is on the line. If that ain't DSP coded, I don't know what is.
Didn't even mean to mock him. He just caught me by surprise. I chopped up all his shins and auraed up and mocked him twice. His aura dropped down to the floor and he got white tears down his thighs. He PMO'd.
What? What? Hold on. What? Wait. Hold on.
I chopped up all his shins and auraed up and mocked him twice. His aura dropped down to the floor and he got white tears down his thighs.
His aura dropped down to the floor and he got white tears down his thighs. Andred, no, that's not P. White tears is not, it's not code for P. It's code for something else.
He PMO'd again and said the taper fade just died. I told him that.
He said the taper fade just died. Oh, I really didn't hear the whole song. Like, for me, it's just the chorus. This is DSP coded as fuck, bro.
That's rage, babe, my friend, we ain't gon' say goodbye. And he gooned inside the car, goon all on his shirt. Pop out 1 in the morning, I got gooning on my mind.
Pop out 1 in the morning, I got gooning on my mind. May 1st burst, ladies and gentlemen, come on.
TS is so Kevin, John Port calling all the time. And all these goofy Sigmas glazing when LeBron is shooting fives. But I can't get to you and I got gooning on my mind. Bitch, I got gooning on my mind.
If I was really able to sing, like I actually had like good chops, bro, I probably remix this shit for Phil. I'll probably do a remix of this shit.
I got gooning on my mind. I got gooning on my mind. On my mind. I got gooning on my mind.
You gotta switch that up.
I got gooning on my mind. I got gooning on my mind. I got gooning.
Thanks for stopping by, Derek. Thank you. Shit, I was like, if I was able to sing, man, I'd remix that shit. You shit there and be like, I got begging on my. Not stuck in my head. Thanks. Now I gotta learn how to sing.
Then when Borderlands 4 was announced, I still didn't care.
It
And
was
now
good
Borderlands 4 is
90%.
out, and I don't care. Like, it just feels like the same shit.
I don't want to use
It's a looter
auto-tune.
shooter.
I don't want to use attitude. I want to use my vocals, okay? I want to have passion, and I want it to be authentic and robust and unique, all right? I'm not like one of these people who depend on these clankers to make them sound good. I want to do it on my own, okay, with my own effort.
repetitive gameplay. Yes, there's some edgy humor in there, but it's kind of like been there, done that. Like you've already seen this in Borderlands 1, 2, and 3. Unless you absolutely love the co-op aspect to play with friends, why are you going to play Borderlands 4? I'm not going to do that, so I don't have a desire to play it. Like right now, I'm playing completely unique games. Probably a best-in-class Metroidvania in Silk Song. I'm playing an insane...
But yet you're bitching that you're not getting your money on time.
insanely hard, but also really interesting story of Chronos the New Dawn survival horror. I've got a classic JRPG from my yesteryear, Yimbro and Yum days. I love playing it in Suikoden 2.
Nobody wants to see you play that shit, though. Nobody wants to play that. Nobody gives a fuck about how you feel about the game, okay? You could be playing an actual new game that people want to see you play, dumbass.
And we're playing a remake of a classic third-person shooter in Gears, right? Every single one of those games is fun for different reasons. Why should I now play a repetitive, grindy game that really offers nothing besides repetitive, grindy gameplay? I hate to say it, there's just certain game genres. They are good if you play them with a group of friends, and it's that social aspect that makes them good. The games themselves are okay, but when you add the social aspect...
Okay, so just fucking admit it, Phil. You can't play the game because you have no fucking friends. Okay, instead of doing this long, drawn-out fucking exposition, where people are gonna, you think people are gonna go, oh, okay, that makes sense. You could just say, I don't got no friends to play with, dude. I live full-time with my wife. I don't have any friends to play with. That's it. That's it.
That's what really makes them shine. That's Borderlands, and I'm not going to do it that way, so I don't know why I would want to play it or why you would want to see me play it.
I feel you. I mean, Razia, I feel
instances,
like... Razia, your opinion is valid. Your take is valid. It's just after the how bad Borderlands 3 was, and the fact that they sold me a 130 edition and had the nerve to make a separate season pass 2, not included, fuck those assholes. You're completely correct in that assumption, in that take. But the thing is, you're a gamer. You actually play games for fun. He doesn't. Okay? On top of that, you're spending hard-earned money. He isn't. There's no loss for him to play this game. If it's the hottest game, you could play it, trash it, you could do like you do with your food. Waste your money, get the shit, say that it sucks, and push on. This is the thing that's been fucking up your content creation career for the longest. Just fucking tedium. Just fucking boot up the shit, play. Oh, it sucks. It's not for me. Rage quit it. Keep it moving. Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, be honest. Why can't DSP just say this game is not going to bring me views and tips? That's it. Just that's it. This over explanation doesn't do anything. It just pisses people off.
Borderlands 1 and 3, where I played Borderlands, and it didn't work because I played it solo, so I don't know why I would play 4. Abdullah, did you just re-up your membership? It looks like you did, huh? All right, well, thank you, Abdullah. I appreciate that. That's $3 to support.
Oh, yeah, Razio.
Excellent.
Exactly. Don't worry, months down the road, he will have nothing else play and then be pissed everyone told me to play and then they aren't supporting. Yeah, again, that's part of the tedium. That's the part of the tedium. We all know it. We all know we're gonna see that down the line. He's not gonna have shit out to play. No, correction. There's gonna be tons of games for him to play, but all those games will have some kind of disqualifier. Either it's too hard for him, it's multiplayer, what have you. And then he's gonna run to Borderlands 4.
And then he's going to say, remember months ago when you guys were telling me to play it? Now I'm playing it, and now nobody's there. Which then, I'm going to say the same shit I've been saying every single fucking time he says that shit. Dude, why didn't you play it when they asked you to? Yeah, he likes, actually, no, I'll take it. So Trevon says, wait, don't also, Shinko, DSP is a damn lie because he likes Pokemon and that's a grindy-ass game. See, the thing is with that, he can scam people out of it. So remember, his enjoyment is contingent upon how much money he makes. So with Pokemon, he has the potentiality to make money off of it. So, you know, that's why that doesn't fit his criteria. Okay, so also Trevon says, wait, don't DSP have a Discord? Why can't he get his mods to play Borderlands with him? Because his mods aren't his friends. He doesn't have any friends. He has means to an end. That's it. Those mods that are there, those mods are there just to assist him, help him, jerk him off, you know, like his ego, and shit like that. They're not his friends. That's why people make fun of the dents. Because you appreciate this, you emotionally invest and you appreciate this guy who doesn't give two fucks about you. Genuinely doesn't give two fucks about you outside of the use that you have for him. Okay? Because remember, when he had Craig, he could have had a friend in Craig. But Craig wasn't being as useful as DSP wanted. So you know what? Fuck Craig. That's him. That's why he's alone. That's why he's sitting, because he doesn't appreciate people.
Oh, let's see here. Gay Gorilla 45 tipped me $1.
He could have had a friend in
You should do a tactical
That was the other thing. He could have had a fucking friend in Keemstar. He could have had a friend in Wings. He could have had a friend in Boogie. I'm not saying LTG because LTG don't like that nigga. So it is what it is.
soap review. We already talked about these soap reviews and I'm not doing them because apparently it's some kind of a stupid lolcow meme. So fuck that. Or you do a local barbecue review. We looked into a couple local barbecues and the thing is, number one, they're all really expensive for what they are. Number two, getting delivery barbecue, I'm very skeptical because I did actually do that before and the barbecue overcooked and was dry and not good when delivered. So that was disappointing. And number three, I can't eat a lot of red meat. Okay, I can't.
But we're ordering a whole pie of cheesesteak pizza and 3 orders of cheesesteak Crazy Puffs. I'm feeling like a crazy puff right now listening to this shit. He's saying all that shit while he's trying to sell the idea of him eating an entire pie of pizza that's topped with red meat. 3 separate orders of small puff pastries topped with red meat. And he just ate he ate a chili cheese burrito. He just ate a fucking chili cheese burrito. The fuck? No, I'm saying gout. I refuse. I'm not saying blood disease. Fuck that. No, say no. I'm not doing this 1984 revisionism with Phil. You don't have a fucking blood disease. You don't have a fucking blood condition. Your ass got fucking gout because you were stuffing your face with highly salty foods. You got gout, motherfucker. You got gout. All right, Uggs. Okay, Ugg. That is the mindset. Whenever he talks about his blood condition, is Ugg. You got gout. All right, gout.
I'm not supposed to eat a lot of red meat because of my health conditions. So if I eat barbecue,
but you ordering a full cheesesteak pizza and a fucking 3 orders of fucking cheesesteak Crazy Puffs.
it's like, what do they actually have at barbecue? Well, they have.
Yeah, that's why I'm not accepting it. Because as Lou says, blood condition makes it sound like more serious, like something hereditary that isn't his fault. Exactly, and that's the reason why I'm refusing to use that term. You got gout. You gave yourself gout. You fucking loaded up your fucking foot with uric acid crystals, and you got fucking gout. That's it. You Emma Frosted your foot because you were out there eating all this red meat, drinking all this liquor, and now your fucking leg looks like a Swarovski crystal. That's your fault. Your fault, homie.
Have red meat and beef, red meat and pork, red meat with any kind of ribs that I get, brisket, red meat, tips. Or
Exactly,
tips,
Trevon.
red meat. The only thing they actually have at a barbecue place that's not red meat is the chicken. And that's one thing they have, but no one's going to want to see. We just tried barbecue chicken. So that's why I'm skeptical. Why am I going to spend
barbecue chicken, all right? We got to get something else other than barbecue chicken.
a lot of money to get food delivered that's not going to be great delivered because it's probably going to overcook on the way. And then it's going to be food that I'm not supposed to be eating. So that's why I've been very skeptical about the barbecue. Okay?
I can't have barbecue. I got gout in my foot.
I hope that makes sense. Lucifer Arise did a 20 Canadian dollar super chat. Says, hey Phil, I love you, babe. And actually Abdullah translated for me. Said that's $14.52. Thank you. I appreciate that. That on the fly translation there, Abdullah. That way I don't have to do it. Nice of you. So Lucifer Arise, what a name.
Hellrell brings up an exquisite point. He just doesn't want to spend the money. He wants to pocket as much as the $1,500 as he can.
$15 and 52-cent super chat. Thank you so much for the support.
Can't have
That's 41. 41 bucks of support so far. I also just received a $5 tip.
Come on.
This person says, thanks for the money, dummy. I just really missed hearing you say that. Well, thank you so much. You're not a dummy. You're a nice person. Thank you for your support. $5.
Yeah, you see how that Glaze want that? I'm telling you, like I said, once Phil doesn't mind. He doesn't mind you. He doesn't mind you as long as you serve your usefulness. That's why he didn't give a fuck about Kino Casino, because Kino Casino was a means to an end. He didn't give a fuck that they were making fun of his wife. He didn't give a fuck that they were sneak dissing him. They were serving their usefulness because he was netting their whales. Okay? That's why. But I bet you if nobody talked about, I guarantee you if nobody talked about PPP making fun of his wife, they'd still be buddies. They'd still be friends.
Tip there.
Is this so? DSP said, "What a name to the last guy," but he was blushing when he read "Gay Gorilla 45" because he loves it. Feel love it.
Anonymous. Thank you so much. We're at 46 bucks of support so far. Almost a third.
I told you, like I said, like I said earlier. If you guys haven't seen it earlier in the stream, Phil he's going out of his way to buy Little Caesars, not because he wants to try. He actually wants to try the cheesesteak shit, is because he really likes the crazy bread. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. That's the reason why he's buying Little Caesars, because he wants an excuse to buy crazy bread. He wants a reason to buy these long, phallic, soft pieces of bread so he can shove them in his mouth. Don't forget that.
The way to our goal, and I haven't even booted up the game yet. That's a great sign. Thank you for that early support, everybody.
That's the whole purpose of this stall.
Like I said, let's keep hitting those goals for Silk Saw.
Like I said, how about we just play the fucking game? This is a chill podcast Q&A, right? I mean, this is a chill segment where we're just chilling for a bit. No chilling, just straight begging, no chilling, straight begging, straight shilling.
So I could keep Silk Song as a daytime stream and we can make maximum progress before the new releases hit end of the month, next week. It's actually late next week. Okay, about 10 days we have to play a lot of Silk Song.
It's just Trevon, it's just a means for him to consume food. That's it.
Excuse me. Darth Fink says, I just beat Chronos last night. It took me over 18 hours. That's searching every nook and cranny. I barely died throughout the game, but man, the second to last boss fight is tough. Ooh boy, great. Man says, as you're doing awful games, try awful fast food, A&W. We do have an A&W. We had talked about this. There is an A&W near me. However, it's one of those...
DSP is supported by a large charitable donation from the Dented Wheelchair Foundation made possible by taxpayers like you. Thank you.
express locations where it's half A&W and half something else. I forget what it is. It might be like KFC or something. So because of that, they don't have the whole menu. They're very limited. I think they have like a hamburger, a hot dog, and like fries, and like that's it. Like they don't have anything else. Like very insanely basic menu. But I've never tried A&W. We could try that as something different for DSP tries it at some point. Okay. I received a $5 tip. Oh, Abdullah, this from you? Oh, thank you. Abdullah says it's from him. He wanted me to get to 50. Thank you so much. Excellent. Ka-ching. Thank you so much.
Let's do a little bit of skip juice. A little bit of skip juice. A little bit of skip.
The release schedule and all the games that are going to be coming out in the next couple of months, that's going to be tons of games coming out. I don't think Digimon's going to be on the docket show. Really? Facehugger says, the funniest part about Borderlands 4 is that the only streamers sticking with the game as if they're already sponsored. I watched a few only to see them asking for subs, gifted subs. What a cry.
Mind you, we are 37 minutes into this fucking podcast. I'm not counting the pre-stream music. 37 minutes into this fucking stream. No gameplay. Straight begging for money. Really.
Dan Zach did a $2 super chat asking, have I ever been to a dance club? Like a full-on, the purpose of the club is dancing? No. I've been to bars, nightclubs, stuff like that, where there is some dancing, but I've never been to a place that's 100% like a dedicated dance club.
What the fuck you think people do at nightclubs, dude? What did you do at a nightclub where you think that there's a completely separate... Huh?
My eyes are a bit puffy. Did I get enough sleep last night? I already said I lost some sleep last night because my wife went to work today and she goes to work early, and when she gets up early to get ready for work, Jasper wakes up, and Jasper kept waking me up this morning. I lost like 90 minutes of sleep that I normally would have had because he just kept waking me up. I'm like, oh man. So it is what it is.
I'm up every fucking day between the hours of 3:30 and 5 o'clock. Every day. I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to even hear it. All right? Don't want to hear it. I lost 90 minutes of sleep, so that means you woke up at... So you usually wake up around 10:45. So you saying you woke up around 9:15? Really? You woke up around 9:15, right? Because you wake up at 10:45, you fuck around until it's time to stream at 11. So, yeah. Poor baby had to wake up at 9:15 as opposed to, 10:45. Wah, wah. What a soft little bitch. What a soft little fucking bitch. And mind you, you have to take into account he lost a whole 90 minutes of sleep, and his wife has to get up and go to work. Okay, gonna apply some...
The new Digimon game looks better than the new Pokemon game. They're not even the same kind of... Speak of the Jasper kitty. He just said meow. Did you hear him? He said meow, just like that. Speak of the Jasper. And then...
Okay, Phil,
right.
Anything.
Any last minute stuff you guys would like to chat about before we get set up and we start with Silk Song for today?
Okay, so he says that, and we still got about 6 minutes left in this shit. I'll let y'all know it. I'll leave it up to y'all. Y'all want to let the last 6 minutes ride out, or y'all want to cut it off here? Because I'm pretty sure he's just going to be looking at the fucking screen and just begging. That's it. I'll leave it up to you, audience. 1, to let the 6 minutes ride out. 2, to just cut it off here. Let me know. Let Shinko know. Skip it, cut it off. Look, I like it. I love it. People they ready to rage quit with me. Wandra, I'm doing it. I'm waiting unless we got more. I don't think we got more content because it's just 6 minutes of him staying at the fucking thing. You know what? Well, I don't know. We got twos. We got two twos. I got a one. All right. How about this? All right. I'll let it play out. So I'm about being a podcast, but I don't know where it is. Okay, so Shybot gave me. Okay, it might be. All right, we gotta let it play. Shybot said they might be gold dust. This is all Shybot's fault. You can blame Shybot.
A wild Jasper appears.
Stop scratching around his ass. That's nasty.
Anyone got poked?
Like, I saw your fingers go back there a little bit. Stop doing that, dude. That's nasty. That's fucking nasty. And then you like to rub your fucking fingers in. Ew. You out here fucking touching cat ass and then rub it in your mouth and what the fuck?
Pokeball?
Right, we got
What's my
6
favorite
minutes.
Pokemon? Gyarados.
Gyarados. My second favorite is Pikachu, but I will have to settle on Gyarados. There might be some people who are of the, who like to be of the Charizard persuasion, but I enjoy a nice Gyarados myself. The care from evolving it from a Magikarp gives me pleasure.
Here we go. Do I like the cats in Chronos? I think they're super cute, and it's funny that that's the creature that they put in a horror game. A bunch of cute kitties. I like that.
Stop touching his ass.
Jasper, we're going to train you like a Pokemon. What do you think? Like to be trained like a Pokemon?
Pokemon.
And do all kinds of special attacks.
Special attacks.
What would Jasper's special attack be? Hey.
That's him swallowing all the snort. And I just realized something. That character in the back. I was noticing this when I made the anime thing. When I made the anime panel. That character on the light bright. Is she like putting salt on something? I just noticed that. Is she like salt in the fucking whatever?
See, you not have a favorite band?
Because you don't
No,
like shit.
oh, you're not gonna drip my water. No. You're not gonna drip my water.
Yeah, say it right. Say it right. Water, not water. You from the East Coast, dude.
You have your own water. In
You
fact,
heard
I
it,
just
right?
had to buy him a new fountain because his old fountain broke.
Phil, what do you mean it broke? What happened? Why did it break? What happened? See, you just took me off of the water shit.
Yeah, Jasper has 2 fountains, kitty fountains, one upstairs, one downstairs. And they're pretty nice. They're very silent.
So Phil has 2 water sources. Phil has 2 water sources in that house, running, accumulating mold, spreading moisture throughout the air, throughout the apartment. Now I know why. So now you have mold growing in your house. Mold growing in your fucking house.
Real quiet. And, yeah, they're not super expensive at all. They're very basic fountains. But he likes having the 2 fountains because at night, when he's in the bedroom with us, we close the door so he has a fountain in there. And then we have one downstairs in the hallway for the...
So the cat has access to water, but not the bathroom. So the cat has access to water, but not the litter box. I guarantee that his bed smells like cat piss. His bedroom smells like cat piss. I guarantee it smells like cat piss.
You know, when he's around during the day. And they both broke in the last year, but it's okay. Each of them lasted just about 2 years. And they have these tiny little generic motors. These are the same motors that they use in like automated fountains. Like you ever see those waterfall fountains and things that are for show? It's the same exact kind of motor. They don't last. They're made of plastic, you know, crappy thing. So
yes, because they're not meant to be used forever. Those are specifically used for people who have to go out and leave their, go out and fucking leave their cats by themselves. So they have an automatic water fountain, so they always have access to water, don't have to worry about refilling it. You, sir, you are in your house 24/7. You don't need one. You don't need it. You're in the house. Why can't you just change out the fucking cat's water?
just died, and we actually got him a replacement one with a nice shiny stainless steel top now. It's better than the old one that was like a white plastic top. It's very nice, very fancy. But he's very happy to have a brush shoe fountain.
Look at that. Look at that. What the fuck did I just say? You just been fucking touching your cat's ass and you're gonna put your finger in your goddamn mouth. Nasty.
No, we don't dress up Jasper for Halloween. He hates having costumes and things on. We've tried this before, and he will not last more than about 30 seconds with something on. He immediately gets it right off. Oh, because he hates it.
Stop touching his ass!
How are we doing viewership-wise? So that's what I was waiting on. Well, we just finally hit 200 viewers on YouTube. And we have
Shybot, this is your
70
fault.
on Kick.
It's starting to be your fault, Shybot.
I guess we've beat around the bush enough that we can get started with Silk Song.
Let's go.
Okay. Jasper, I have to actually start playing the game now, okay, buddy? That means you have to get down. I'm sorry. See, now he's like, well, wait, I'm getting attention. I don't want you to start playing. Forget that. Okay. All right, buddy. Down to the floor. Say goodbye. Billy Kitty. Okay. Let's get set up here. No? There we are. Let's get the chair cover on as well. Thank you for the early support. We're already at 50 bucks, and I really appreciate that.
Still nasty.
We're going to get around 3.5 hours of Silk Song gameplay in here today, which is what I was expecting. Should be great progress. Please, let's keep hitting our goals for Silk Song so we can keep it in the rotation as a daytime stream. Okay.
Shybot, you got 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes. If he doesn't say it, if he doesn't talk about it, the chat's gonna throw tomatoes at you. They're gonna spam the chat with tomatoes, and they're gonna throw it at you. Oh, Trevon, the reason why he puts that on the he puts that on the chair so that way you don't see it when he has like the game zoomed out. So it's like a green screen chair.
I'm gonna do something. Ready? All right. So everyone on Kick, all the LARPers are insisting that I just did a podcast. Is that correct? Are you guys saying that I just did a podcast?
Yes, you did.
Because I said it was a hangout session. We're just hanging out, building.
Who gives a fuck? It's overall a pre-stream. It's the same shit if it was a podcast, same shit if it was a Q&A, same shit if it was just a chill segment. It's a waste of fucking time. It's a waste of fucking time. That's it.
Attendance. That's all that was. But you guys are insisting that I did a podcast, correct?
You just did a podcast.
Was a podcast, what I just did?
Look at that, look at that. He doesn't even have a comeback. He's just sitting letting the insult cook up. Just letting it cook because you don't got nothing to say. And he's just going to say some dick shit. Watch. You got 56 minutes. Come on. I mean, 56 seconds.
Yeah, see, podcast, yes, how is this different from a podcast? It wasn't a podcast, then what is it?
Look at that.
Okay,
You got-
fair enough. It's a podcast day, so you're admitting I'm a podcaster. Because
No, it's not admitting that you're a podcast. It's the same shit. See, I'm gonna play your game. See, what they mean to say is that this is the same fucking garbage that you would shovel if you did have a podcast. So you might as well just said that you're having the podcast.
used to say I don't do a podcast. What I do in the morning is not a podcast. Podcasts are supposed to have guests. Podcasts are always supposed to have dedicated topics. Simply
Yeah.
me just sitting here talking with you is not a podcast, right? But now you just said I just did a podcast because I sat.
Yes, no. We're using your language. Yeah, it's a podcast. It's the same fucking pre-stream that you give every single fucking day. No different than the ones that you do with the fucking music, with the stupid ass king coming up, with the graphics. It's the same fucking shit.
Here and talked with you. So I'm a podcaster then. Cool. Thanks for confirming that. I just wanted to.
You're just as much as a podcast creator, just as much as a podcaster as you are a content creator. You're just as much as a content creator as you are a husband. You're just as much as a husband as you are a real fucking man. It's delusion. You want to paint yourself as these things, but you're not, because you don't know how to do these things correctly.
Lock that in. Because, I've been saying that for years, but you've been so contrarian. But now you're finally backing me up and corroborating what I've been saying all along. So 2 thumbs up. I appreciate that, stupid. Okay. See how easy it is? You see how easy it is to fuck with these people because they're so...
You see how easy it is to fuck with you? That took a good 30 seconds. You had to sit there, mauled at the fact that this was being told to you. And your slow-ass Homer Simpson brain tried to cook up a fucking comeback. Didn't work. Insert title game. What's up, baby? We about to cut it off. It's so much.
Stupid.
So much.
All right. Anyway, let's get
Look at you.
Silk
You
song
tight.
ready to go.
You tight. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it. All right. I will catch you guys later. If we got a good one today, I'll see you tomorrow. If we don't got a good one today, all right. How about this? I'll level with you. If we got a good podcast, like if we got like an actual podcast to talk about where he's just not fucking like just stalling and looping, we'll do a Glaze State tomorrow. If he's having a podcast where he's just fucking looping and shit, we'll do the DSP tries it. I'll suffer with you guys because I only seen screenshots. I haven't really seen the actual podcast. I mean the actual mukbang. I just ripped it and just put the voice filter on it. So either or, we'll have some content tomorrow, okay? So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you. All right, thanks for stopping by, and hopefully we'll get some entertainment tomorrow, all right? Love you. Matter of fact, I'm sorry. I'm gonna let y'all go. No.
Good morning, everybody.
No, fuck you, Phil. All right, so I'm just gonna let this play out one more time because the song is a bop. All right, so I'll catch you guys later. Love you. Bye.
Hey, I'm down in Ohio, bro. Oh, nah, yeah, hawk me, mug me. Yeah, I'm down in Ohio. Hold up, though.
I ain't get to watch Skip D. I ain't get to mug with Whistler. I was locked in on Christmas. I ain't get to slime my signals. I ain't get to have October. OG TikTok, hit or misses. Can't even post on my IG reels, cause these comments always dissing. Everybody acting so riskless. Might probably say I'm baited when I'm alone with a job application. Nights in and getting my feelings. And all I do is side bow. Like spinners, I just fidget. And I'ma edge all of my goon away, cause that's the only thing that's gon' clear it. I don't understand these fine shits who go with all these options as if they don't mock them up like Slay Queen and clock it. And the same Bible, them thunder dies be the main one who mock it. Got Santa Cruz tryna lock me in, cause every time I pop out 1 in the morning, I got gooning on my mind. TSS, so Kevin, John Port calling all the time, and all these goofy signals glazing when LeBron is shooting fives. But I can't get to you, and I got gooning on my mind. Bitch, I got gooning on my mind. 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 my mind. I got gooning on my mind. Grimace shake all on his body. It's a fucking goon inside. He just came out the drive-thru and his life is on the line. I didn't even mean to mock him. He just caught me by surprise. I chopped up all his shins and auraed up and mocked him twice. His aura dropped down to the floor and he got white tears down his thighs. He PMO'd again and said the taper fade just died. I told him that's rage, babe, my friend, we ain't gon' say goodbye. And he gooned inside the car, goon all on his shirt. Pop out 1 in the morning, I got gooning on my mind. TS is so Kevin, John Port calling all the time. And all these goofy sigmas glazing when LeBron is shooting fives. But I can't get some you and I got gooning on my mind. Bitch, I got gooning on my mind. I got gooning on my mind. I got gooning on my mind. On my mind. I got gooning 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 on my mind. Goon like I'm dreamy, bull bop, I'm live streaming too. Secret is massive, no heat, not no amateur. Locking like Santa Cruz, Mew and no camera. Bop, I'm a goonera. Yeah, I might just mock the boy, don't wanna mock the boy. Raise him up, say he won't beef, he gon' diss the boy. I'm feeling so good, I might go phantom tax and just month the boy. Gooning on my mind. Whoa, whoa, I got gooning on my mind. On my mind. I got gooning on my mind. I got gooning on my mind. Pop out 1 in the morning, I got gooning on my mind. TS is so Kevin, John Port calling all the time. And all these goofy sigmas glazing when LeBron is shooting fives. But I can't get some you and I got gooning on my mind. Bitch, I got gooning on my mind. 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 Gooning on my mind. Whoa, whoa. Young Sigma world, bitch. Whoa, whoa.